And just like that, we're back with another episode. Episode 33 of Soundcheck. The Larry Bird episode, some would call it.
The Larry Bird episode, the Dylan Reese birth year episode. We are so
Well,
up right now. This is incredible.
I wasn't born in 1933. My birth year was 92, but it's my age, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, it's your age episode.
You know who Larry Bird is, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to double check there because I
Yeah.
just had that thought as I said it.
West Virginia guy.
Not true.
Well, not from West Virginia, but I'm pretty sure he played at WVU. Did he not?
Definitely not. Played at Indiana State.
Why am I
Grew up
associating Larry Bird with West Virginia in my head?
because he's a white guy that plays basketball, and you're thinking of Jerry West.
Oh, that's it. Jerry West. Yeah, okay.
Also, he was born in West Virginia too, Jerry West, and he played at
That,
WVU.
that's okay. Yep.
Yep.
Well, hey,
About
they don't
30 years old, but it's all good.
Okay, my bad, Dylan. I haven't been going over my basketball facts recently. So,
Gotta just have that up there ready when you're
yep.
talking to me.
How's your day going over there?
Pretty good. It's been a productive week. Making some jams, putting some tying up some loose ends, getting things in this release schedule, ordering merch, just handling business.
Good.
How about you?
Feel good, man. I feel like I'm so back, bro. I feel like incredibly back today.
It's a good feeling.
Woke up, went to the gym, pushed a lot of weight around. I mean, a lot of weight got pushed. Picked up stuff, set it back down, got sore from it. Been drinking plenty of water today. Just really on top of it today. I feel good. Look at that.
Gotta have water prepared always.
Yep. So I feel good,
that's 'cause-
man. As I've been talking about on the podcast, just trying to get my physical health back in order a little bit and just, I feel like I'm in better shape. So felt like I got moving on that really good today.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have something extremely random that I want to talk about.
All right, lay it on me.
It has nothing to do with us or the music industry or anything. Just as a friend, I got some shit to say,
Perfect.
and I just wanted to talk about it. So people might not give a fuck about this episode, but I'm just here to just report some things. I watched this documentary called Maternal Instinct. You heard about this?
No. What is this? Tell me more.
Okay. It's been out for a few weeks at this point, especially by the time this episode comes out. So I'm gonna completely spoil it. And if anyone hasn't watched it and wants to just pause this and then come back, I know it's not what I'm supposed to do as a podcaster to retain your attention, but I don't give a fuck. Just go watch it if you want, or just be prepared for me to ruin this entire story. And it's one of the craziest stories that I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Okay, I
So
like this.
it's on Netflix. Go check it out. I would still recommend watching it even after this because it's just insane. And I might do a bad job at giving you all the details. But essentially, it's this woman in Texas. Uh, what we know about her, her name is Taylor, I believe. Taylor had kids previously, was kind of like separated from her children, and her like former husband got a divorce, meets this new guy in Texas. He's like a nice guy, lives on a bunch of land. He's got hogs, he's got horses. Good guy, just like a Texas guy, ready to find some love and like settle down, right?
Right.
So he's this girl, Taylor, pretty girl, seemingly very normal, very social. Only thing is she doesn't really have friends, and like her past is kind of blurry.
Okay.
To me, that's a fucking huge red flag right off the rip. You know,
What do
that's
you
just
mean
like
by blurry? Like she got hit in the head and doesn't remember it, or like?
no, like she's just like, oh, like I'm getting divorced now. I'm just like back to being single, and like it's like her family was like kind of just like forgot about basically.
Okay,
Like she doesn't
gotcha.
see her kids and stuff,
Right. Like
and
at
they
some point in
don't
her
really
life,
touch on.
she was like,
They don't
I
really
just want
touch
to
on what
drop
happened.
everything and start fresh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're just like, okay. So it's like a love story in the beginning. They meet, move in together. She meets his family. They're all fucking boys. Great time, right? She also says that her grandmother is rich as fuck, has like oil money, and she's gonna inherit like M's, but it's not till her grandmother dies. So my guy Wade, who's her new man's, in the back of his head, I think he likes that idea.
Sure.
Kind of makes sense, you know? It's like,
Sure.
okay,
I could see it.
I'll
Yeah.
settle down with this shorty, like, life might be pretty sweet, and her
Yep.
grandma's old and blah, blah, blah. So, whatever, they move in together. She wants to have a new kid with the new guy. They get married, right? They get married. She says, "Hey, good news. I'm pregnant." Everyone's celebrating. She's fucking happy, yada, yada, yada. Now, she has 2 friends that know her from, like, childhood, and they're interviewed in the documentary, and they're, like, not really friends anymore, and they found out on Facebook. Like, she announced, like, "Hey, I'm having a kid. We're having a gender reveal party." They see it on Facebook, and they're like, "Taylor got surgery where she cannot have children anymore. Like, it's physically impossible." So they kinda, like, see that on Facebook, and they're like, "How the fuck is she having a kid? I thought she got a" I think it's called hysterectomy, or I don't know what the fuck it's called, but,
Yeah, like
she got her
getting your
fucking tubes
tubes
tied.
get your tube side, yeah.
She can't have a kid. So her old friends are like, "Fuck's going on?" You know?
Right.
Long story short, she fakes an entire pregnancy. So, goes through this whole thing, and the guy's family is like, "That's awesome." Like, they had a gender reveal party, the whole thing, like, they brought gifts, yada, yada, yada. They're trying to buy this house in Oklahoma because she's got this money coming in from her inheritance, which who knows when that's gonna hit. Wade signs off on it. It's a whole fucking thing, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, the family's like, "Well, some days she looks really pregnant, and some days she doesn't look pregnant at all because she bought a fucking fake stomach on Amazon that, like, you wear if you're, like, an actor with a
Oh
fake
my
belly."
god.
She just wears it, like, sometimes, and then other times, they'll, like, see her at the grocery store when she, like, doesn't need to, like, have her shit on, and she's like, "Oh, Taylor's, like, looking good, like, I saw her last week with a fucking huge ass belly." It doesn't just
Yeah.
you know?
Doesn't just
So,
shrink.
she goes to sleep with it on, the whole thing, like, Wade, like, thinks this shit is real, and she's like, "Oh, don't touch me, I feel gross, like, this always happens when I get pregnant," whatever. He's just kinda, like, letting it rock. He's like, "Alright." So he believes it. The family is kinda like, "Hey, Wade, there's something weird going on. We don't know if she's actually pregnant." He's like, "Fuck you, you don't know nothing. That's my wife. Don't talk about us like that. You're calling my wife a liar." She's completely bullshitting this entire thing. She fakes going to doctor's appointments, prints out ultrasounds, posts them on Facebook. Like, she has something wrong in her brain that she needs to have attention, and she wants people to, like, be involved in what she's doing, and it's, like, very scary. Like, she's mentally ill in that way, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm watching this, and I'm like, "This is just really interesting, like, what's good with this? Like, this is gonna end. Pregnancy's only 9 months. Like, what's gonna happen?"
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, this isn't like, the inheritance thing, I guess you could just keep that lie going. Because oh, yeah, by the way, that's a lie. That's all made up. It's a fucking bullshit, as you could probably
Gotcha.
would.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
she has no money, she has nothing going on. It's all fucking bullshit. But, like, you could keep that lie going for years and years and years and years
Right.
because nobody knows your grandma. Nobody knows how old she is or if she's supposed to die, or, like, no one's gonna check proof of a bank account or, like, a trust fund and be like, "Show me how much is in there." But they can see your fucking belly, like, you're pregnant. This is a physical thing. It's only supposed to be 9 months. You can't
It's
just be
got a
fake
timer
pregnant.
on it. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a lie with a
So I'm just
timer on it.
watching, I'm like, "What the fuck is gonna happen?" So, she also there's layers to it too, like, she got fired from her job from, like, impersonating her boss on emails. Like, she's just like a fucking psycho. So she starts this like photography business. Okay. So
Okay.
she shoots weddings and like maternal shoots like with newborn babies, shit like that. She loves like that world. Shoots this wedding, becomes friends with the couple and like all their friends, right? They're like 20s or whatever. I think Taylor's like 28 or 29 when this is happening. So they're not, she's young. Becomes friends with them. Cool. So the day comes where she's like supposed to have the baby.
Oh my god.
Okay? She calls or she yeah. So Wade, like I said, he's got hogs. That's part of like his business. He like raises hogs, sells them off or like whatever. I don't really know exactly what it is, but it's something like that.
Yeah.
She makes up this guy, impersonates him for like weeks, texts Wade, basically while she's like sitting next to him, saying that he's gonna order a certain amount of hogs on this day, and he's got to drive, put them in the fucking truck, drive them up to yada yada, 2 hours away.
She's placing a
Okay,
hog order.
he's placing a hog order, a fake one, which we all do that from time to time. I get it, you know.
We've all done it. We've all been there.
So he's like, "Oh, I got this fucking order." Taylor's like, she might be due any day now, but like, I got to go make this order. I'm gonna make like 6 grand or whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
So he loads up the truck, drives up there, gets up there. There's no guy. Just made up. And he's like, the fuck? Okay. So while he's doing that, she drives to her friend's house who she met from she shot her wedding, right?
Mhm.
She's pregnant.
Right.
She has a real baby inside of her.
Real baby.
She drives to her friend's house, kills the friend,
Oh.
cuts the baby out of the woman's stomach.
Oh god.
Brother, I was like jaw on the ground. I'm like, didn't see any of this coming. So she kills her friend, cuts the baby out, which I've never done that before. Would imagine that's like physically a hard thing to do.
Yeah, I would say so. I also have never had experience there, but that seems, yeah, insane.
You don't go there and it takes like 2 minutes. Like he's probably there for a fucking hour trying to cut a baby outside of a person.
Yeah.
Takes the baby, drives to the hospital, calls Wade. I just gave birth. You got to meet me at the hospital. You got to meet me at the hospital. He's like, holy shit. He turns around, forgets about the hogs. That whole thing was a ploy to just like get him out the house and out the way. Right.
Right.
He gets pulled over because he's on the side of the road calling Wade, whatever. She's like, oh, I just gave birth. I was on my way. I was in labor. I just gave birth to this baby on the side of the road. Like, you got to escort me to the hospital. The cops are like, holy shit. They go to the hospital, right? They get to the hospital. What do you think they said? They were like, okay, let's like get you in here, take a look at your body and like give you some medical attention and like make sure you're all good. You just gave birth on the side of the road. That's not how that's supposed to go.
Right.
She's like, oh no, I'm good. Don't worry about it. I don't need you guys checking on anything. So the doctors are like, what the fuck do you mean? Like you're good. You just got it handled. So we're just gonna take the baby and make sure the baby's all right. Yeah, just make sure the baby's good. I'm good. Ah, th- that would be the most stressful moment of your life. You would obviously want medical attention.
Yeah.
So they pretty much realize very quickly they need to like check on her. She's like refusing it. She's screaming at them. The doctor like looks at her and he's like, there's no way she just gave birth. Like, they're like looking at her vagina. Obviously, she's like, there's no, that didn't happen. She's like a completely normal, healthy adult. She's not pregnant. There was no labor.
Yeah.
Where did the baby come from? Meanwhile, the husband of the girl who's dead in her house finds out about it, comes home. He's like, what the fuck's going on? Right.
Dude, that
So
has to
when they
be
put it all together.
terrible.
So Wade shows up to the hospital thinking he's a dad. And they bring him into the side room and he's like, hey, your wife actually didn't give birth. She killed her friend and cut the baby out of her stomach and pretended it was hers. And he's just like, what the fuck is going on? And then his whole
Oh,
family fucking told you, and now Wade just feels like he's a fucking idiot and, like, hates himself, and Taylor went to jail for life, basically. That's kinda how it ends, but just the most in I've never even thought that that could ever happen.
oh my god, dude, that's so much to unpack and think about. That is some of the most psychotic behavior
For
ever.
real. I know. That's why I wanted to talk about this because 'cause I've been doing nothing but think about this since I saw this documentary because I can't believe that's real.
This is terrible. And the more that you started talking about this, I think I saw videos of this on social media because there's police like body cam footage from the hospital room.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
think some of those clips like went viral like around the time that this happened. Maybe before the documentary was formed, like maybe it was just like the news clips.
Yeah.
When did this documentary come out? Is this like a new thing?
Yeah, this came out, like, less than a month ago, but
Okay.
this story is from, like, 2020 or 2021, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, when it happened, I saw the story, like, online, like, there were clips of it going viral, and when you got to later in the story, like, I remembered a good bit of the rest of it. That is psychotic, dude. That is
It's one of the scariest things I've ever heard.
like, okay, at first, when I didn't piece together the end of the story, like, when I didn't remember how this, like, plays out, in the first half of the story, I was honestly kinda thinking, yo, this lady's like a genius. This is actually like a talent to be able to live a
Dude,
double life and be like, I'm just
bro.
somebody else and I'm tricking everybody. Part of me was like, you know what? Like, respect. That takes you like really convincing yourself that like this is who I am. But then I remembered how it goes and I remembered
No,
this is
there is a
terrible.
lot of that, and dude, I was literally saying the same thing. I'm like, there's a level of, like you have to be so charming and, like, committed to the bit, even though this is, like, the worst bit ever, and, like, you have to be intelligent to, like, cover your bases, like, "Oh, okay, this is a gender reveal. This is the ultrasound. I have to go to the doctor's appointment this many times." Like, it's like a real commitment. It's not like she was just like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant. I'm just gonna fucking sit here." Like, it was all timed out. Everything was it was like master manipulation to make her husband and, like, everyone around her believe, even though some people were a bit skeptical, but yeah, she was, like, documenting this whole thing, like, on her Facebook, on her Snapchat, and people are like, "Oh my god, congrats, like, you're gonna be the best mom," like, all this it's all bullshit. So there's a level of, like, yeah, commitment and, like, genius to it, but also so dumb at the same time. What did you think was gonna happen? They were just gonna get to you're gonna get to the hospital, and the baby's just like, "Alright, yeah, this is your baby, you're good to go, you can just go home and raise this thing, and
Yeah. Oh,
don't worry
everything
about
looks
the
good.
baby that died."
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like, what did you think was gonna happen, like, the next day or the next year?
Right. Yeah.
There's a murder.
Um,
Your friend, your fingerprints are all over the fucking house. It wasn't a hard case to solve.
you're right. It was like very clearly this is what happened.
A lady showed up with a baby that's not hers, and there's a woman 2 blocks away that was pregnant, and the baby's missing, and she's killed, and that woman's fingerprints are all over the house.
Oh, I wonder what happened. What
I wonder
happened?
I wonder I wonder what happened here.
Yeah, I will never be
So it's
able to
like,
solve
how are
this
you
case.
that dumb and that smart at the same time? I don't get that.
It's a great question. I have a couple questions. Did they talk about this? Was there any sort of like, okay, once she went to jail and she was under investigation, da 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 da. Did she ever like tell her side of the story about like why she did it? Was there ever like an explanation from her? Because I'm wondering if from the beginning it was her plan all along to, like, do the photography thing and find a baby to take, or did she just randomly, like, start the pregnancy lie, and then she was like, "Oh, shit, I gotta figure this out," and it was, like, a desperation, like, you know or I wonder if that whole plan was, like, masterminded from the beginning, like, before she even
Yeah.
told anyone she was pregnant. I wonder if she thought, like, "Okay, I'm gonna kill someone and take their baby and, like, do all this," or I wonder if she, like, planned that later.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about now. They didn't, like, kinda circle back to her after the fact, but there was footage of her getting interrogated, like, that day and, like, probably, like, a couple weeks after or whatever, and she was, like, fully sticking to her story that she gave birth to that baby. And they were like, "Well, there's medical professionals that checked you out and said that there's no possible way that you did. And
Right.
she's like, "Well, I did. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you can believe whatever you want, but, like, they're pinning this against me, and, like, that's just my baby. I'm innocent." And they're just like, "Okay. This lady's
And
a
I mean,
fucking."
you can probably take like blood from the baby and compare it to its actual mother and be like, "Look at the DNA. This is not
Of
your
course.
baby." Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
And that baby actually lived and survived?
No, the baby died at the hospital,
Ah,
which is
that's a
another
shame.
bad part too. Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, though, it's like he got cut out of his fucking mom's womb at the
Yeah.
crib and then dragged in a car on the hot like, it's not how it
Yeah.
works.
I mean, that's essentially what they do with a C-section, but I'm sure that it's much more.
She doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
She
I'm
was doing
sure.
it, like, by the book.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Man, that's terrible. What what is going through some people's heads out there in the world, dude? There are genuinely some people out in the world that are just up to some crazy shit.
Dude, you coulda walked by her, like, like you were in Austin getting some barbecue. She coulda just walked right by you, and she had a fucking pregnant belly suit on. You're just like, "Oh, it's a family. They're just gonna have a kid soon." That lady's planning a fucking crazy ass thing, and she's gonna kill her friend in 2 months. You would just never know this.
Bro,
Granted,
and
I think this is
I'm
way less
sorry,
than
like
1% of the population, but
I'm sorry, like you can't point like you obviously you want to point fingers at her and be like, "Yeah, she is whatever." How the hell did the husband not that's incredibly stupid and unbelievable, dude.
I
If
know,
my
dude.
wife is pregnant, you can bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna be like, "Let me feel the belly, let me see if I can feel my baby kick," like, all
He
like,
said, "No, no, no, don't touch." And then you just go, "Okay," for 9 months?
"Okay, oh, just don't touch. Okay." What are you talking about? Or, like, you don't ever, like, hug her and, like, feel her stomach or, like, cuddle, nothing? "I'm pregnant, don't touch me for 9 months?"
He was saying, which, yes, I agree, it's insane. There you would absolutely know. But he was saying, he was like, "She's been through this before. Like, she's been pregnant twice already with her other kids, and I've never been around anyone that's pregnant. So, like, I just was trying to respect her and give her space, and, like, I was just going by whatever she said, but, like, maybe a
That
little
guy
too."
should that guy should go to jail just for being a dumbass. There should
Dude,
be
that was kinda like the vibes.
there should be a certain level of stupidity that's illegal, and he crossed that threshold. There should be certain things in society where if you are this stupid, we might have to lock you up for a little bit and just let you read a couple books or something.
Alright, dude, get in there. 60 days. Start reading.
60 days and you have to go through these 15 books. And then you can be out because you hit the threshold of one of the stupidest people in America. How can you do that? How can you never check your wife to prove
I
that she's
know.
pregnant? It's incredible. That's
That could be a
wow.
separate thing from prison because that seems a bit harsh to just, like, put him in there with, like, rapists and stuff, but,
Yeah.
like, maybe it's just, like, a separate thing that's on the same premises, and it's called, like, the dumb box or something.
Yeah, the common sense penalty box.
Yeah. It's like, you gotta get in there.
Yeah.
You're not ready to be roaming around doing stuff, making
No.
decisions on your own.
Yeah, you're not ready. Like, you remember when you were born and, like, you know, your parents had to, like, feed you milk out of a bottle or they had to push you in a stroller because you just weren't ready to go, like, walk and go feed yourself? Yeah, you're just not ready. Same thing. You're not ready to be out in the world. You're just a big grown baby now.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, man.
insane.
It's a wild story. It's such a crazy story that if I worked at, like, a TV network or, like, a movie like, a studio or something, and someone, like, brought me this story for, like, a movie, I'd be like, "Okay, well, we gotta change some shit around because there's no way that anyone would ever believe this."
Right, like, when you watch a movie and you can tell, like, holes in the plot where you're like, "Eh, this is a good movie, but it's pretty unrealistic." Like,
Like,
this would
okay,
never
she's gonna
happen.
just go over there and cut the baby out? Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, okay, like, the husband's just never gonna check? Alright, whatever.
This happened in real life
That's
5 years ago.
terrible. What part of Texas was this in again?
I couldn't tell you. I don't
Cro
remember.
the Crockett County Ranch?
Dude, probably. Yeah. It honestly was that type of vibe. It was definitely middle of fucking nowhere type of shit. Yeah, it's
Man,
wild, man.
and he was just selling hogs the whole time.
Doing something. Yeah, he was raising cattle. He's like, working on a farm type of guy.
A hog handler,
Yeah.
a pig pusher.
Pig pusher, yeah.
Man, and, I
Manager.
I eh, I wonder if she's in jail continuing her tricks. I wonder if she's in there, like, fooling
Guaranteed.
people in jail. Yeah. That's a
And
level of, like, psychotic that I don't think you ever let go of.
yeah, it's it's a really sad story. I'm just fascinated with the way that woman's brain works because I just don't know. Like, if she put all that effort into something good, like, she probably coulda, like, really helped the world.
She could have been the president.
She coulda done something good because, like, it's impressive.
Yeah.
But, yeah, she was just on a hunt to get as much attention and just, like, I don't really know. It's a mystery, but if you have an hour and a half, just watch it. It's just a one part straight through. I mean, you know everything that happened, but it's a crazy story, man.
To be so good at faking your identity that it's genuinely a true statement to say you could be anything. You could be anyone. You could be anything. That's
You
how
could be
good she
pregnant.
is. You could be anything, and she chose to be a fake pregnant baby murderer? What's
Yeah.
going on? What are we doing?
Yeah, do something else.
You pick something that's, like, less evil.
What if she just got really good at photography and became, like, the best wedding photographer in Texas? And she's just creating good moments for people and making money. Would be
Right.
great.
Like, one identity is like, "I'm the best wedding photographer in Texas." Next thing you know, uh, she's a WNBA coach or something, and she's just, like, changing her wigs out, or she leaves practice, "Hey, I'm a physical therapist. I got a patient coming in at 3 o'clock."
Uh-huh,
She could
uh-huh.
have been she could have been doing all these things and having fun with it. Instead, she's chopping babies out of bellies. What's up? Why are you doing that?
Crazy. Dude, I just remembered something. At the end of the documentary, they're, like, interviewing people about it, and this was, like, this the woman that died, this was, like, her younger sister, I think, that said this, and she was like, "I f I forgive Taylor." She's, like, religious, you know?
Uh-huh.
She's like, "I forgive Taylor for what she did." Um, and, whenever she meets the maker, I hope she doesn't go to hell because hell would be easy for a demon like her.
Oh my god.
I was like, "Yo, shorty's dropping bars right
What
now."
a bar, dude. Holy shit.
Hell would be easy for a demon like her. So, like, she needs to go somewhere worse than hell.
She got seasoned and cooked
And the end of the
immediately.
documentary, I was like, "This documentary is fire, bro. This
Damn,
shit is"
dude.
yeah, pretty good.
That's a bar. And also true, dude. That is some demonic shit.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's really some demonic shit. Like, I imagine if a demon from hell could, uh, what's it called when they take control of a body? What's that called? When, like, a
Uh,
spirit, like, takes control of your body? Possess. Possess.
there you go.
If a demon from hell could possess a lady from Texas, it would probably have her do that.
For real.
Yeah.
So that's my story. Hope I did a okay job recapping it. It feels like I got the point across, but yeah, it was just insane, and I've just been thinking about that nonstop, and I wanted to say it on here for some reason.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that and talking about it. Really exhilarating. I feel like you painted the picture really well when you were speaking. I felt like I was watching the movie through your
Oh, good,
words. So thank
good,
you.
good, good.
You
I
really
don't know if there's any value for anyone to extract from this episode other than just maybe pure entertainment and a new documentary to watch, but um, don't do any of that stuff that we were talking about.
no, don't do that.
It's
Mm-mm.
bad.
If you're listening to this podcast and you think, Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting. I think I could pull that off. Just don't. You're good.
Don't do it. Let's
You're
not
good.
find out if you could, you know?
Yeah, you don't have to do that. Just forget about it.
Um, I don't know where else to take this episode, so maybe we should just make this a short one. What
Yeah.
do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like we wrapped up the story, talked about it some, and, exhilarating. I mean, I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
I just
So,
don't know if we can go into, like, "Okay, so here's how you collect your publishing revenue after this," you know?
definitely can't do
Maybe
that.
that's a different ep
Yeah. That might be a different episode, yeah. That might be a
Fair
different
enough.
episode. Did Wade go to jail? He's still just a regular human out in the world?
He's just a guy. He has massive trust issues, as you can imagine,
Well, yeah.
and, yeah, I think he's just still pushing pigs or whatever he said.
Someone needs to beat that guy's ass.
Yeah. His family was definitely pissed at him, I'll tell you that. He's not had a good go of it after that.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's already been through the emotional ringer. I mean, looking back on a situation like that, you probably start to realize all the things you could have done or like all the
Yeah,
opportunities that you had to stop that situation and just didn't. And so I'm sure that the like guilt of that has probably done a
yeah.
number on him if I were to guess.
He definitely felt responsible to some degree, for sure.
Were they like interviewing him in the documentary and shit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's all over it.
Present day interviews? Yeah.
They
Yeah, yeah,
had
yeah, yeah.
the best they had so many good interviews with people around it, like, Wade's, like, brother-in-law, his mom was there. Everyone, like, just had it was good.
Yeah.
There's so many angles of, like, viewing Taylor throughout this journey, and it was you just, like, understood, like, what was going on so vividly,
Yeah. Were
and
there
she's
modern day videos of her or no?
no.
Just all older stuff. I wonder why. I wonder if they couldn't go to jail and interview her there or something. They probably
I
tried
don't
to.
think I don't think she wanted to be on this.
Nah, probably not. Yeah.
Not a good look.
Bro, imagine they interview her, she's like, "Yeah, I did that shit." Like, she's just
Dude,
like,
that would've
sh
been a better documentary, though.
God, man,
Yeah, she's a fucking freak.
it's
Well,
terrible.
anyways, good chat. I'm glad I filled you in on that and the rest of the world.
I mean, yeah, now I feel like, you know what? When I get married and my future wife is pregnant, maybe I'll just do the photos. Maybe I'll just do the pregnancy photos. We don't gotta hire somebody, right? Because next thing you know, they want your baby.
Correct. And just a reminder to double check that, belly.
Always double check that belly. Yeah,
Give it a good not too hard, but
dude, triple check the belly. I'll
triple
set it.
check the belly is a crazy, like, piece of advice.
Yeah,
Like, imagine, like, like, your homie, like, and his wife get pregnant, and you just, like, pull him aside, you're like, "Hey, man, like, you triple check that thing?" And he's like, "The fuck are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? Did you ever see this documentary, bro? She could be lying."
yeah, yeah. Like, we saw this documentary. Like, I'm just gonna give you a piece of advice, brother. Triple check the belly. Like between.
Unreal.
All right.
Alright,
Well,
good combo.
yeah. Good convo. That's terrible that that happened. And triple check the belly any chance you get.
We'll be back next week with something hopefully more uplifting.
Yep.
Alright. Peace, y'all.
Peace.